Endurance Series, the home of endurance and unforgettable stories. Thursday nights and on a virtual light, 2-hour road course battles reaching new heights. Push to the limit, give it your all. Stand back up every time you fall. Prosper Engineering, where racers belong. This is our league, this is our song. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're looking live at the virtual Bristol Motor Speedway, the final race of the regular season before the playoffs begin. We welcome you to coverage on the NASRA 360 Racing Network and on CRN for the NASRA Pultz Poppers ARCA Series. Tonight, it is the premier Racing Setups 200. The half mile of mayhem, the last great Coliseum, the site of the final race of the regular season, and they are lined up and ready to go here at Bristol. I'm Wesley Outland. Michael McKinnon alongside. Cody Deemers is on production tonight. And Michael, it all comes down to this. If you want to make the postseason, you got to have a good finish here at the last great Coliseum at Bristol.
Yes, sir. I cannot wait for this one. I got an echo. I don't know where it's coming from, but wow. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead, Wesley. I got something terrible going on here.
Uh-oh, he done something he shouldn't have done. I don't have an echo.
There we go. I got it. I got it.
There's a little information about what is the Bristol Motor Speedway, the last great Coliseum, built in the 60s. Half-mile racetrack. It is concrete now. Abrasive on tires. 0.553-mile racetrack, just shy of over half a mile. Ready to go here for 200 laps, 79.95 miles. And we're ready to see what these guys will do here this evening. Got rid of that echo now, boss?
Yeah, I finally got rid of it. I figured out what it was. But yes, sir, 200 laps, mandatory caution at lap 75. They have plenty of shoes, plenty of fuel. This is going to be a battle to watch. As here's the grid door. Wesley, take it away.
Take a look at the starting lineup here tonight. On the pole, it'll be, of course, Trevor Williams. To the outside of him will be, of course, the driver of Josh Clemens on row 1. Row 2 will find Matt Cherry and Adam Lighty. Row 3 on the grid will find Steve Barnett, the Hillbilly. Jeff Merck alongside. Row 4, Jeremiah Holt and Mark Morton. Then you've got in the top 10 finding Robert Richards and Mark Cofield.
That'll bring us to row 6. You'll see the 79 Tony Burleson. He's fighting for position tonight inside the playoffs. He'll be next to Carson Woodward. Got Tyler Justice on row 7. Outside of him will be Axel Smith in the 97. Timothy Hammond will start us off with row 8. On the outside, we'll see the 22 of Brandon Broadfoot. On the inside of row 9, that'll be Keith Haney, your points leader right now. He'll start alongside the 68 machine of McDonald. Then we'll see Raul Meza bringing up row 10 right here, and he'll be alongside Robert Richardson in the 5, Wesley.
Matthew Cummins, Jeffrey Johnson on row number 11, followed by the drivers of Anthony Hardin and Buzzy Mongold. Curtis Banks alongside with Chris Ellis on row 13. Colin Miller, Tyler Goodwin, row 14. Top 30 will find Shane Trotter along with Jonathan Woodward. Chris Blanchard in the back. Cody Knott is the race director and the series director for what is the NASRA Pultz Popper ARCA Series. Here's your CRN stage information. Obviously, the Community Radio Network is live with coverage as well as those watching on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. You can go to wearecrn.com, 87.9 FM, 75 laps competition caution, and then they'll battle it out for another 100 and quarter distance. 4 total sets of tires, fuel capacity at 100 The final race before the playoffs begin for the NASRA Pultz Poppers ARCA Series. Trevor Williams in a Chevrolet on the inside. The red number 20 Toyota. Josh Clemens on the front row. Matt Cherry, the Monday DSR truck champion. Adam Leidy and a former Northwestern Cops truck champion of Jeff Merck in the top 5. Green is out. We are underway at Bristol.
A good start from everyone. Williams, he's going to control the bottom line. You see Matt Cherry on the inside there. He's going to be able to take care of Josh Clemens. And then, of course, Jeff Merck. He is really, really stout here. You got to watch Merck able to save tires and running a diamond line. It's really hard for me to understand. And we may have a caution on the course already.
Caution out over the Speedway as yellow flag will come out here in the early going. Looks like a multi-car crash. Jeffrey Johnson, Jeremiah Holt, Matthew Cummins, Anthony Harden, and Jonathan Woodward. All the cars involved in that kerfluffle for the first Surf Pro caution of the night. Here's a replay.
See what we can see right here around JJ. And Jonathan or Jeremiah Holt was sitting backwards, let's say, right in the middle of the track. So everybody trying to get a checkup. So let's check in on a 74 here, see what happened to him. Oh, he blinked away. Blinked away.
Yeah, sure did. Wow. And then nowhere to go for some other cars that slam into one another. Wow, here's a look at it again. Another angle.
You see him blinking away there. Nobody knows where he is.
And then he pops back into view, and when he does, everybody scatters. Just like Raw Meza and other cars there. Down at the bottom, Chris Ellis on the binders in the 32. And the yellow flag will come out here in the early going. Just getting started here tonight at the Last Great Coliseum at Bristol. Yellow flags, by the way, is presented by Surf Pro. Fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. More details at surfpro.com, the official sponsor of cautions for NASRA. Top 5 at the moment. We'll find Trevor Williams, Matt Cherry, Jeff Merck, Josh Clemens, and Adam Leidy. Yeah, we need to save that. We need to save that for later whenever you actually use the camera. Wesley Jr., get back in your hole.
Yes, sir. I tell you, you didn't want to see that was Jonathan Woodward, as he is on the cut line. This is the final race before we make it to the chase format, and Jeremiah Holt blinking right there. He is only 15 points to the good. Now he's sitting 13th in the standings, but he is only 15 points to the good, so he's going to have to get that cleared up.
We'll have to keep an eye on that again as well as we'll get ready to try to turn them loose for a restart here at Bristol. First caution of the night, multi-car accident. Will we see a long plethora of yellow flag fever, or we'll be able to batten down the hatches and get a lengthy green flag run? Field back inside the Echo Park Automotive restart zone, and we're back to green here at Bristol.
Yeah, Williams, another good start. Merck and Cherry. We'll see if this high line has anything early. Usually, they can fight for a while, but usually the bottom will prevail. But right now, high side looks pretty good.
A great launch on the whole shot. Here he comes now with Matt Cherry, Jeff Merck battling. Top 3 cars trying to pull the weight just a little bit as Merck on the inside. There's Cherry up top. There's the battle now for the second spot. Cherry will clear him. We're single file, Michael, as they work again into turn 1.
Yeah, we're battling behind this. Morton finally able to get his way through. Robert Richards making his way up into 5th there around Clemens. Clemens, start on the front row. Not a real good restart either time for him. But here comes that 97 of Axel Smith. Started a little deep in the field, but he's already worked his way up into the top 10.
Leidy down on the bottom of the racetrack, now battling with the battle of Barnett. Barnett and Clemens up on the high side. Open the door down to Smith in the yellow 97. In the inside lane as well. 22 a Broadfoot on the bottom. That's a great battle inside the top 5 as they work in 3.
Yeah, that's a real good battle here with Barnett. He is 7 points. Really good on the cut line. So he's a good, strong outing right now. Able to work that middle lane. So we see Clemens way up high, getting a little piece of the wall there.
3 wide for just a moment as now there goes a nil away. First 97 of Axel Smith up the middle. He'll go 3 for 1 and clear the ball. Got around Lottie, Broadfoot and Clemens. He's on the move now into the top 5.
Yeah, we're seeing this trend early. Wesley, this bottom side looks really, really stout right now. That'll be until the tires start to Mark Gofield a little loose off the bottom there. You'll see that as well. But as the tires wear, they'll start searching for grip. Up the track they will go as Williams and Cherry have pulled away from Mark Morton in third.
It is Williams in the lead, Matt Cherry, Mark Morton in the Toyotas, and it's more bow ties of Jeff Burke, Robert Richards. Then it's Steve Barnett, Axel Smith, Adam Lottie, the first 4 to the top 10, with Brandon Broadfoot 9th and Carson Woodward now lap number in 10th position as we work lap 15.
Yeah, you'll see this in-car view. Well, there we go. The banking's so steep here, you have to understand your braking points as the run goes, because it will change. You'll start to slide a little bit. It'll take you from the bottom to the top. Raul doing a good job up here on top. That is the fastest way, that diamond line in the corners. You enter a little high, you cut it down. That's the fastest way. It's also the fastest way to get rid of the tires, Wesley.
We are in the early going here at Bristol, and if you're listening on the radio, we'll pause for just a moment.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Bristol Motor Speedway, the final race of the regular season in the Premier Racing Setups 200. This is the NASRA Pultz Poppers ARCA Series, and we work our way now with Williams leading, heading to lap 20 from the pole.
Yeah, these guys drove out, but Mark Morton's starting to really put some pressure on Cherry here. So Mark's either going out really hard once he got through the traffic, or these guys are kind of, pacing herself. But Morton has that fast line. That top line is what we will look for later. This is a night race, and it almost always prevails here, Wesley.
And pretty lengthy green flag run right now. I don't want to jinx anything for the moment, but these guys are definitely on full send off turn 4. Mark Morton will now put the M&M's number 3 to the lead around Williams, the pole driver. Here comes Cherry around the outside. Williams way off the pace as they dive into 3.
Yeah, we'll have to see what that's all about. Just all of a sudden just losing some pace, and Cherry able to gobble him right up along with Morton right there. And then we see Mert, he's starting to make his way back up through here, followed by Robbie Richards. Now, Robbie Richards not in the contention for the playoffs, but he is very strong in this track.
If there's a fall off, if you will, right? I mean, do they fire that quickly? We're seeing that happen to the man out of College Park, Georgia, in the Precision Speed Solutions entry, or actually the 99 out of Towanda, Pennsylvania, the Quick Shine 99 of Trevor Williams is now. Morton and Cherry show their strengths leading off of 4.
Yeah, talking about the fall off, it's at 0.6 of a second right now. So yeah, it's
Wow.
showing up early. These guys well off their best laps. So these things they'll get a little wiggly and giggly, as you say, here in the rear end. They'll get a little tight entering and loose off. So let's keep an eyeball on that.
Race number 16 of the season tonight. After tonight, we move into the playoffs. Or the right now, look at Cherry. Oh boy, and lap traffic is up ahead. This is going to make it interesting here as we approach lap number 30.
Yeah, already 27 laps into lap traffic. That's the proper way to do it. Woodward gets down to the bottom, gets out of the way, let these guys have the high line. That's what they would prefer, I believe, especially farther we go into this run. So we'll see how much more lap traffic. There's 2 more in front, so they're going to be catching this quickly.
Morton now gets some company from Cherry. He's looking high, looking low. Williams now still holding back in 3rd. Fast qualifier of the night now. Gotta wonder, you gotta wonder, honestly, Michael, with 20, 30 laps now, is there really tire fall off that quick in a 30-lap run, you feel?
It has to be. As I said, we're watching a 10th for every couple laps. They lose another 10th, so they're obviously feeling it right now. And as I said, somehow Jeff Merck is able to handle that at this track, and you see him right here. He is driven right up to the rear bumper of the third-place car of Williams, and he's going to dispatch him fairly quickly, I believe.
And Morton now, again, continuing to pick off lap cars one by one, if you will. Morton, Cherry, Merck, Williams, Richards, top five. Here they come now. And Cherry will look for the lead. The defending NASRA DSR Truck Monday Night champion looking for Morton in the top spot, but he can't clear him yet.
Yeah, he must be seeing something out of Morton's car. Maybe he thought he was a little tight. Tried to dive it down inside, push him up the hill just a bit. This is an old school battle that you want to see, right? Morton come. Oh, there it is. That's that diamond.
Contact between Morton and Cherry gets the spin cycle down to the bottom of the racetrack in the second. Surf Pro caution out on lap number 33. Michael McKinnon, you saw it happen.
Yeah, that Morton's running a diamond. I don't know if Cherry slipped up just a bit. We'll just have to take a look right there. We know exactly where that happened. That'll save Chris Blanchard as well. He'll be able to get back on the lead lap.
Gotta wonder if there's contact. Yeah, oh boy, Matt Cherry. Now that I look at it from a different angle there, Michael, it looks like Matt Cherry got into the left rear quarter panel and it just got him loose and he lost the control right there. I mean, I don't think Morton did anything wrong here. He's holding his line, as you said.
Yeah, watch that seam, though. He starts to come down just a touch. Cherry's trying to clear himself off the corner. As we watch this right here, you watch these seams up and then back down comes Morton. That's that diamond he wants to run, and that's a pinch on the corner. That's super hard to gauge when you're in the car.
Well, let me just say this. Morton's the leader, so he's going to fight for his spot. When he came down, maybe he didn't realize Cherry was there.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. That's a judgment call. It's almost meet in the middle. Morton's coming down. Cherry's trying to get off the corner. They just kind of meet in the middle. It's kind of an odd that it spun Cherry.
Wow. Caution out in the early going. We are 36th of 200 laps. Remember, another competition caution on lap 75. We'll step away and take a break as some drivers are coming down pit road. Maybe the tire fall off is more sudden than we thought. Back with more at Bristol in a moment.
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood.
Lights off for the pace truck, top five at Bristol as we get ready for another restart to wrap up our second Surf Pro caution of the night. 37 of 200 laps. Merck now the leader. Williams second. Barnett third. Richards fourth. Axel Smith in the top five. Side by side. Pace truck onto the pit lane. Michael, we are back to green at Bristol. Whoa! Williams didn't go!
Wheel spin. Yep, that's a little problem. It's interesting. I was about to say Merck taking the high side, which you would expect at this point of the race. So we'll see what Barnett's got for him here. Bad news of the night so far, Wesley. Jeremiah Holt is out of this race right now. And as I said, he was only 15 points safe to try to make the playoffs. So we're going to have to wait and see how Burleson and Jonathan Woodward, Josh Clemens, and those do. But this could cost Jeremiah Holt the playoffs.
Everybody behind the top 20 come down to the pit lane. Gotta wonder if those tires are gone on the 99 of the pole man of Trevor Williams, and that's what literally led to that spinning tires on the restart now. Jeff Merck now up in front in the 60. He leads the way.
He is very good here.
Yeah, Jeff Merck has had success here many times. The man out of Punta Gorda, Florida. The only driver to win the NASRA Cops Truck Series Rookie of the Year and Championship in the same season. In addition to that, he also won the inaugural NASRA Cup Series Championship also. Don't forget that returns in the fall. Right now, Mert leading over Smith and Barnett. Williams, Richards, top 5. Here they come, Michael, all 4.
Yeah, this is great right here. You see Axel Smith, he just continues to move forward continually all the way through the night. Nothing has seemed to slow him down yet. We got Broadfoot. He's starting to make his way forward. Robert Richards has just kind of settled in his 5th. But Trevor Williams, that's another guy that, on the pole, he obviously has the speed, did not pit. So, well, maybe he did pit. I'm not sure. He ran a 1481 right there, so he must have. I'm sorry, I looked at it wrong. No, he did not pit. So here comes Robbie to the bottom.
Robbie Richards down to the bottom from the Queen City, or actually outside of Charlotte in Gastonia. By the way, tonight, Raul Meza career start number 578 for Raul Meza.
Caution.
And we have a yellow flag out of the racetrack, another caution. Mark Cofield, Michael, has crashed. The M&M's number 3. Or, I'm sorry, that's Mark Morton. This is Mark Cofield. My apologies.
Yeah,
the Alabama driver. Yeah, the Alabama driver. Damage on the front of the 57, and the yellow is out again.
Take a look here. Up on the high side, see if he gets a little help. Yes, he got a little help from the 17 there. Shane Trotter giving him a little help. That's very easy to do here, though, Wesley. You call a lot of races here. If you're just on the throttle instantaneously before the next man, you seem like you just, you take off right into him.
Boy, look at that scatter of traffic up ahead. Whoa! And somebody did send Cofield in a full send. Yep, sure did.
Yeah, it was a checkup with Coy Miller, is what it looks like. Cofield runs up on him fairly quickly. Shane, of course, not able to see that. This track, everything happens just so fast, so he's not able to see. Cofield's going to have to jump out of the gas. Little tap and around he went.
On board with Shane Trotter from Asheboro, North Carolina. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, Trotter finally gave him a send there, and he didn't lift. Oh, boy. From another angle, watch this again. Look at that gaggle of traffic up ahead, too. It's like a traffic jam. And that, look, there it is. Yep. Just gotta run. Car holds him up. Nowhere to go. 57 around.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Mark. He had an outside shot to get in. He was 18th in the playoff standings. That's going to hurt his possibilities right there for sure.
The Mumford, Alabama driver putting us under our 3rd yellow flag of the race. They'll come to the line this time by, and it will be lap number 50 when they cross start finish. So 150 laps to go, 25 till the competition caution at lap 75. Hey, here's a look at what's coming up next. Don't forget, tomorrow night, join Michael, myself, Cody, for coverage of the NASRA Comps Truck Series. We'll be at Homestead Miami Speedway. Next Monday night, we're going to Daytona for the start of the playoffs for season number 7. And don't forget about the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series back. Circuit of the Americas in virtual Texas. Hopefully there won't be no rain on Tuesday.
You'd be lucky to catch it in Texas.
Yeah, Red Bull Ring was interesting in the rain. Back to green here at Bristol.
Big jump out of Merck. My God, that was 3/10 of a jump right there. This Trevor Williams is starting to make his way back up. The high line is starting to show that's where you want to be. Yeah, there we go. Guys will start entering a little bit higher, I think. Get that grip level back up. Still, the only man in the top 15 to pit right now is Mark Morton. He is making his way up through there. He pitted on lap 36. So he is starting to make his way back toward the front.
Fastest lap of the race right now. Trevor Williams, the pole driver, back in 3rd. 14.816 seconds. The man in 1st, Jeff Merkis, turned in a 14.944 as his best lap. As now here comes Williams. Got some company behind him. Here comes Steve Barnett. He won earlier this year in the ARCA Series.
Oh, yeah. I think he won twice possibly. And he's had quite a good year, but he's also had a lot of bad finishes. So he is on that bubble. That's what he's got to see 7 points to the good on the bubble. So he just needs the consistency, stay up front tonight, get a good finish, and he'll be able to move himself forward.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Steve Barnett, the driver of the two-time winner this season, the Hillbilly. He picked up wins at Michigan and at Rockingham. All the while, Jeff Merck leading over Axel Smith, who is the most recent winner. He won last week at a very fast road course race, Michael, at Lime Rock Park.
Yeah, very fast race, but also very entertaining. Here's this battle. Here's Morton on the new shoes. He's going to put a little pressure on the back of Broadfoot, but I'm just paying attention to the timing and scoring right now. Merck and Axel Smith consistently about a tenth faster than the pack. So whatever they're doing with tire conservation, obviously working for those two.
Axel Smith became a three-time winner last week, taking his victory. And right now, Jonathan Cofield is 4 wins this season for him. And Jonathan Cofield, I don't even think he's in the entry list tonight. I don't see him anywhere.
No, I do
Mark
not see him.
Cofield is, not Jonathan.
Do not see Jonathan tonight. That's making Keith Haney smile because he gets that 10-point bump when
That's
he
right.
can become, regular season champion. So
Speaking of Keith Haney, there he is. He's got his red thongs on in Bristol tonight.
yeah, that man was putting the pressure on last week at that road course too. So the consistency out of this man the last 3, 4, 5 weeks is that's what's got him to where he is right now.
Driving the car number 87 from the ATL at Atlanta. Third Rock Racing entry. No wins this year for Keith Haney, but he's been consistent. 4 top 5s, 9 top 10s, and he took the points lead last week at Lime Rock Park. Right now, Merck in the lead here at Bristol in the race as we are quickly approaching that competition caution on lap number 75. This is a small track, Michael. If there's not a lot of cautions, the laps can fly by quickly here at the last great Coliseum in Bristol.
No, I certainly do. 15 seconds per and around. You do 4 a minute if it's all perfect. But I'm also looking at the points again, Wesley. Anthony Harden is not here either. So right now, Haney's basically got a 25-point lead on Axel Smith for regular season champion. So as long as he can stay consistent as he has been, I believe he's going to start as our number 1 seed as Williams gets a little bit of the wall.
Williams, pole driver, trying to hold off the likes of staying in the top 10. Goodwin in the 13 on the bottom. And there goes also Ellis trying to climb back into the mix of the top 10. Broadfoot up in front of those guys.
Broadfoot running a nice line here. Got Robert Richardson. He's starting to climb up in here. As you said, Trotter, Tyler Justice, Joshua Clemens. Great battle all around here in the mid-pack. I mean, that's kind of what you expect. But right now, man, Merck has driven away from Axel Smith, but Mark Morton on the new tires trying to run him down.
Jeff Merck, Mark Morton, Axel Smith up 11 spots in third. Steve Barnett fourth. Robert Richards top 5. Adam Liney, Matt Cherry. Then it's Tyler Goodwin up 21 spots in 8th. Up 21 spots, Chris Ellis 9th. Up 6 spots, Brandon Broadfoot top 10. And we are 5 laps away from the competition caution when they come to the line.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. These guys putting 70 laps on these tires, and Jeff Merck has only fallen off about 0.6 of a second. So he has really got this machine figured out on this track tonight.
Mark Morton. Yeah, Mark Morton and Matt Cherry are the only guys right now in the top 10 that pitted on lap 36. Everybody else has not pitted yet. Got a feeling it's coming, though, Michael, as we're heading to lap 75.
Oh, yes, sir. They'll all come down, take some shoes. I don't know about those 2 other guys, but everybody else is going to come down. See Blanchard there. He's kind of having a struggle with it tonight. Morton shooting by him. He's got the lead down to 9/10, but I don't think he'll have enough time to get to the caution here to take the lead, which doesn't pay anything anyway, just nice pit position. Oh, we got a caution early, it says. Jeffrey Johnson.
Problems. Yep, Jeffrey Johnson around the 33. That'll put us under our 4th caution of the night. And I got a feeling, Michael, this will also be the competition caution.
Yeah, I would assume. Closing in a little too quick there. This should be constituted as the competition caution. Oh, Johnson might have got a little tappy help there, or he got loose. Hard to tell on that angle. Coy Miller, Tony Burleson right there. Does he just get loose or get a little tappy tap? A little tappy tap.
Wow.
Able to get the binders on, though. That's good. That inside wall collects several people.
Another look at it again. Johnson. Kai Miller. On board with Kai Miller. There's Johnson. And no. Yeah, that's too close for comfort.
Yeah, if you get through the bumper, you probably got a little too close. Here comes everybody down. Carson Woodward is staying out. Timothy Hammond is staying out. It's showing right now.
Everybody, for the most part, other than those two coming down to the pit lane, Woodward and Hammond. By the way, Woodward did pit at lap number 49. Hammond yet to pit yet. Everyone else getting on for new freshies and fuel. We're back. Bristol as Morton beats out Merck and Smith. We are taking a break. Coming back for the final 125 laps next. Stay with us.
Starbase.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back here at Bristol, the field getting ready for a restart. 123 laps to go. Pace truck drops onto the pit lane. And this is what happens when you don't get new tires, Timothy Hammond. Boy, oh boy, he got swallowed up quick by all the fast cars on the inside lane, and thank goodness he didn't spin or anything.
Yeah, Merck being very patient right there. He could have sent him out. He just cannot go compared to everyone else. Not sure of the strategy call here. Plenty of tires over the wall, so I got to question that one a little bit, even though he did, you know, he got him a win there down at Echo Park, so it's hard to tell.
Woodward now being showed as a leader. Carson Woodward leading laps. Not anymore. Here comes now Morton going after all these guys. There's the battle now in the top 5 with Leidy, Richards, and Hammond coming off the corner. Woodward will still hold on to the lead, but Mark Morton's in hot pursuit there, Michael.
Yeah, 3
And here's what's
down.
going on with Hammond.
Oh, boy. Tyler Goodwin just said, I'm
Look
going to
out,
take
points
that.
leader. Points leader, Haney, check out.
Easy, Haney.
Oh. Well, them thongs got in the wad just then.
Well, if he wanted his TV time, he got it.
Oh.
Not sure about the strategy call there. I don't like to call guys out because I don't know. I don't like that one. All right, check up the front. Looks like Morton has gotten past Woodward. That's going to bring Axel Smith, Steve Barnett as well. These guys all on the new shoes. Woodward is about 26 laps older rubber on his machine. So that's kind of what would be expected.
Ready to take this one to the finish also now because they are officially past that competition caution break.
Yes, sir. And doing a pretty fine job tonight at Bristol. I'll be honest, there's been a couple of misjudgments, but this has been fast-moving, a lot of action race thus far.
It really has. Big thanks again to Premier Racing Setups for sponsoring this race tonight.
You say that was Andrew Navarro?
Andrew Navarro, yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah, one of our old friends from way back when we first got this started.
Yes, sir. He is
Top
the man, the myth, the legend that operates that series here, or operates that company. So,
well, if he makes them as good as he drives them, I'm sure they'll work for anybody out there at any track.
give him a follow. Over 10,000 followers on Premier Racing Setups on Facebook. While you're doing that, at NASRA Racing and the NASRA 360 Racing Network on Facebook also. And all the while, hit that like, share, subscribe on the broadcast channel on YouTube for the NASRA 360 Racing Network. There it is. Closing in on the halfway point of the final race of the regular season. And a caution out again with a 1:11 to go. It is Carson Woodward that has crashed. The leader of the race has gone around, Michael, in 16.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Once again, he's 26 lap deficit. He got Anthony Harden. That's another one of those on that bubble, so that's going to hurt his chances. I've been trying to keep up as I go, but let's see if we can see what happened here. Tyler Justice. Oh, it's clear, not clear. Don't know if Carson saw Tyler. Oh, Coy Miller.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I think he saw him. If he might have saw him, he saw him now.
Yeah, you can see Tyler. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, first you say it. Another look at it here.
Oh, boy. That was yeah, that really hurt Anthony Harden. That's just going to hurt his chances. Not going to probably make it to be the champion of the regular season now. All falling into Haney's hands for that.
Yes, sir. But how about Mark Morton? What a bounce back for this guy, right? Remember what happened to him earlier? Kind of fell back, waited patiently, worked his way back up.
Yeah,
Mark Morton in that M&M's car. Beautiful looking car.
I like the paint scheme always. The Kyle Busch at Bristol, that's kind of preferred. That's had a few trips to victory lane, but we always know Mark has speed. I mean, and he's pretty decent on strategy. He'll do things other drivers won't. So,
yeah,
it's kind of odd to me that I do not see him, up here in the points thing. But I also believe he's missed a couple of starts, so I believe that's cost him more than he wanted it to.
Lights off on the pace car. By the way, yellow flags presented by Surf Pro. Fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. Thanks again to Surf Pro.
Thanks to Raul. What a sight Bristol is.
Yeah, I love it, man. By the way, it was announced a couple of weeks ago, Bristol's going to go back to their original summer race date in August, no longer a part of the playoffs. We get ready to come back to green. Axel Smith trying to punch himself in with a 4-time win. He's got 3 wins. He won last week at Lime Rock Park. And as we head about 5 to halfway, he's running down the leader, Morton, as we go back to green.
He's certainly trying. Didn't get a great start, but I think Steve Barnett had him jacked up a little bit as he tried to go. Just not able to get off to the start he wanted, and that let Merck grab it from the outside. So we'll see what Morton has got for Merck, because we saw Merck's long run speed. If we get another long run, I would expect the same.
Morton, Smith, Barnett, Cherry. 4 laps to halfway. That's the equivalent of 2 miles around this racetrack at Bristol. And on the concrete, here comes Morton. He'll work down to the line. And he is back pulling away from Merck. Merck on the high side now. Open the door. Here comes now Axel Smith. Back to the bottom. It's a 3-car breakaway with 2 to go.
Yep, here we go. Almost to halfway. But, Barnett hanging right in there. This is exactly what he needs to do. We see Axel, him and Merck are going to have quite a battle as this goes. And we'll see if one wants the bottom, one wants the middle. Merck usually likes that diamond line. Right now, conserving a little tire, I believe. I think he's just being patient with Mark. And then you'll start to see him move up. He'll transition a little bit, and you'll start to see a little better runoffs on these corners.
And let me clarify, we're closing in from them 2 laps to halfway. Halfway now, but a caution's out at lap 100. This was not scheduled to happen. We should have stayed under green. Halfway, and a caution falls. Jeffrey Johnson, Mark Cofield, Mongold, and Hardin have crashed again in turns 3 and 4.
Oh, I have to wait for a replay again. It's probably the same situation. Just have to wait and see. See Cofield. Oh, Buzzy and Johnson got together. Trying to see what happened to Hardin. No, he's just not able to make it through. See if Buzzy gets some wall, a little bit of the wall here. Yep. Got the wall, shot him down into the 33 of Johnson. That collects Cofield. Curtis Banks just trying to dive through the middle of it. Woo. Jonathan Woodward getting some more.
Wow, there it is. Yep. Nowhere to go.
Josh Clemens finally getting some luck. Look at that. The 20 car right through the middle. He was able to miss it.
This will be fun. This is on board with him in the 20. I'm okay. Whoa! Oh, he did hit the wall, Michael. He hit the wall in the right rear. Oh, you got...
I put it on him. I thought he made it through.
He made it through the cars, but he hit the wall, so... Oh...
Man, I thought he made it through. That was some evasive action. Oh, a little bit. Ow. That's not going to hurt anything.
Just a little. Yeah, just a little.
Just
a little love tap, little lipstick. Yeah, yeah, you can't do it like me, Cody. Shut up. It's just tap it in. Tap, taparoo. Maybe a little damage on the right rear from that hit off the safer barrier, but not that bad. So, Cody's been taking too many lessons from Dean.
He's getting a few, I think.
Man. At least he ain't eating while we're on the air, Michael. You know, Dean does that, you know. Lamb rolls, and Vegemite sandwiches, and chicken salt, turkey burgers, you know. They call chicken wings in America wingdings in Australia. Back to green. I found that out the other night. I was announcing. So I do the Australia NASCAR series, and, it's 14 hours difference in Australia to America. So I got to get out of bed at like 5:30 in the morning. And they were eating it's nighttime for them, Michael. So Dean's eating wingdings on the air. Wingdings. Chicken wings, wingdings. That's what they call them, wingdings.
Buffalo Wild Wingdings. I like it. I would do it.
Go to the Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooters or whatever next time. Tell me you want some wingdings and see if they look at you weird. They might throw you out. They might throw you out. Oh. Hey, back underway, green flag. Hey, by the way, if anybody didn't know, Cletus McFarland just crashed his car to hell and back with Keith Herp at Berlin. So, way to go, Cletus. Nice. Can't drive an ARCA car, and he dang sure can't drive a late model.
Yeah,
92 to go.
Yeah, man.
Jeff Merck in the lead. This guy is phenomenal in the 60. He's got Steve Barnett behind him in second, and look at Morton. I got to think, though, Michael, I really believe that Axel Smith is playing possum right now. He's just waiting for the opportunity to pounce.
Yeah, I think he saw Merck drive away from him last time. And he thinks maybe, we went a little too hard right there. But Morton got the wall a couple times, let Barnett, Merck get on by. But now he's going to try to dive it in. And look at Robbie Richards. He's just consistently running this little higher line, making his way right up through the pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, 90 to go. Wesley Jr. Digger is ready. Let's pause and rest our voices as you feel the roar in Bristol with ARCA. Caution out. So much for feel the roar. We got a crash.
And I didn't miss the leaders by much.
Oh, man. Here is your replay of what happened. Brandon Broadfoot in the 22.
The middle of that pack right there, black and yellow.
One of the Reza Ramones of NASRA. Woo! Oh, baby.
I'm not real sure there. I don't know if that was net code or if that was clear, not clear, not
What
sure.
happened, Chico? What happened? Oh, let's watch this again. Is that Ellis into the 22, maybe? No, he's not around him. Okay, Ryan, you're not guilty.
No.
Oh, maybe you are. Never mind.
Oh. All trying to work their way around Blanchard there. I just can't tell if that was net code or not. Maybe, yeah, let's try it. Probably not going to help. No, that wasn't net code. Never mind. That was you're not clear. You're 3 wide.
Yeah, Ellis was a little aggressive there, I think. And, you know, it is what it is. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's Bristol. I would say it's a close shave, but the 22, that dude hasn't shaved in a while. Big old beard on that cat.
Yeah, wow.
Well, that's unfortunate. I thought maybe we'd get off to one of them big, long runs, even though this race is moving along quite well. And Mr. Consistent is up to 10th. Keith Haney up to 10th position already. Easing his way through the field.
86 of 200 laps now, or I'm sorry, 86 laps to go in this 200-lap race. Definitely don't want to go into rewind and start over.
No, we just got a little rash of, stuff going on here. This is Bristol, and this is probably where
Bristol,
they came
baby.
up with it.
Listen, Wesley Jr., Wesley Jr., you're going to get to come out and play. Go back in your hole.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just hang on a minute. Hold your horses. We're going to try this right now, as a matter of fact. And they'll get ready to, what the hell kind of camera angle is that? Pace truck is on the pit lane. Let's try this now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. He's ready to come out of his gopher hole. Wesley Jr. is ready to feel the roar in Bristol. Better. Don't call it crank it up, though. Better fix that tonight before you go to bed, buddy. Next lap. The roar of those cars coming at you. Still not done. And they were actually able to send it for a good 3 or 4 laps of entertainment there, Michael. The roar of those race cars, ARCA at Bristol. You got to love it.
Oh, you got to love it. The noise, everything, man. I've never been able to go to this track in person. I just heard it unbelievably loud there. So I would like to actually go try it out. Never been able to go to Bristol.
Yeah, Bristol is a very interesting racetrack indeed. It is.
Cammy Phillips out there. Glad to see somebody chiming in. Yes, Curtis Banks hanging in there.
Finally, somebody talks.
Right now. Yeah, we need that chat group to do something. We're all quiet tonight.
Hang in there, mofo. Of course, I am only quoting what somebody else said. I'm not calling him that. So,
Correct.
Tammy
That's
Phillips.
correct.
So that's a quote. That's not me directly calling it. So keep that mojo going right now as Jeff Burke is in the lead. Barnett second. Hey, by the way, the schedule is ready to roll after tonight at Bristol. It starts next week. We are going to Kentucky. Playoffs. There'll be 5 rounds. It'll begin at Kentucky. Round 2 at Vegas. Darlington, Richmond, Homestead. What do you think of those 5 tracks to determine the champion in ARCA, Michael, as Matt Cherry is in the fence in the 45?
Yeah, he just grazed it there. I love the schedule. It's, Kentucky's more of a driver track than just a regular intermediate. It's got the fast corner. It's got a big flat corner. I mean, you gotta know how to handle the machines. And then, of course, Darlington's broadfoot in the wall, people scattering behind. Yeah, Darlington's always the challenge, right?
Gotta love Darlington. I think Darlington will be really fun, right? Because ARCA don't normally run Darlington in real life, so I think us having a chance to highlight that track will be really cool.
Well, I'll have to ask Cody. Hopefully there's a good setup for it. If not, that'll be fun to watch these guys fighting with a baseline setup.
Cherry and Goodwin in the top 10 fighting for 7th and 8th. Ellis watches on. He's been a part of the bumper car highlight reel, the driver out of Raleigh, but Ellis is still in the top 10, Michael. 70 to go.
It seemed like he hit everything but the pace car so far, able to still continue on. And so nothing too hard for him, so that's a good deal as Merck has tried to stretch it out to about half a second now as the run goes on. Robbie Richards hanging right there. This is about the best battle on the track. See Tyler Goodwin on the bottom. Tyler Justice finally getting up to the top. We'll see if they want to. Yep, they just keep digging this bottom. I'm surprised Cherry right now is not able to put her big run together.
Merck in the lead. Barnett, this is on board with the driver. Look at this, Ellis and Cherry. Goodwin on the inside. All this great battling going on here now as they work off 4.
Yeah, and you got your pole sitter right behind them, the last man in the top 10, Trevor Williams. He's right behind this battle. Tony Burleson, we haven't called him all night. He's hanging in there in 11th. He needs this. He is 1 point out of the playoff contention, and with Jonathan Woodward's issues, this might put him in there. Mark Morton leaving M&Ms all over the wall for the last 3 or 4 laps. I mean, just smacking the thing. Wow, what a shot.
Cherry just got a nice punt from Tyler Goodwin. That's a good analogy. Football's around the corner.
It is around the corner. Thank goodness.
And actually, technically, it's already started. The Hall of Fame game was last Thursday. Carolina got a win barely. Got that touchdown at the last second. And my Pittsburgh Steelers play the Green Bay Packers for preseason tomorrow night. So,
yeah, my team's on the other side of that state. I'll just have to wait and see how that works out for me this year.
So who is that on the other side? Talking about Pittsburgh? You talking about the Philadelphia Eagles?
I've been an Eagles fan since I was 8 years old.
There you go. I mean, I liked it whenever they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I really
think
did.
everybody in the world did. Except Kansas City people. That'd be it. Oh, look out. Morton into the wall, up the middle. Cherry. Wow. Woo. Cherry taking his own life in his own hands there. Yeah, I don't know what Jeff Merck's got figured out, Wesley, but he is just driving away. Yeah, Haney got a big chunk of wall right there.
A little slap in the wall, but they still keep it going. Some of our aerial views above Bristol. Tyler Williams. How about this guy, Williams? You know, he started on the pole, Michael, but he's fell off. Tires, I think, went away. Tires went away quickly. But I wonder if now with a strategy, if he's just kind of playing possum, hanging in the top 10 for the moment.
Well, it could be. Most of these guys have only made 2 pit stops at the most. So there's more tires back there if we get a late race caution. maybe he can play for something like that, is see Tony Burleson trying to heat him up a little bit along with Brandon Broadfoot. Just saw him in that accident, able to drive himself right back up into 13th position.
Michael McKinnon, Wesley Outlet here with you. Cody Deemers on production in for Bigglesteen Hopton tonight. And we've got Anthony Shababy also shadowing. He's a guy you've heard on a couple of broadcasts. And my buddy Bigglesteen Hopton will be calling, we'll do the truck race tomorrow night. The cops trucks will be with Dean tomorrow night. So I guess him and Cody flip-flop. Whoa, a little punt. Look out, Tony Burleston. Oh, baby. Every which way but loose without the monkey on board.
Robert Richardson said, I got places to be, guy. Please move. Now Blanchard's starting to heat up Burleson as well. Yeah, it was quite a punt. I'm surprised he's able to save that one.
Man, he literally got punted, and literally I thought he was going to smack the inside safer barrier pit wall, but he saves it. Now he's got Curtis Banks on his outside. Here comes the 9. Also, look at that car right there. Quiet night for this gentleman. Chris Blanchard making a trip visit in ARCA. Don't normally run a lot of ARCA races. The man originally from Clinton, Maine, now from Pelham, New Hampshire.
Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. Richardson gets their favor repaid right there with a punt. Everybody stays together. That's unbelievable. I thought we were in trouble right there.
And another lengthy green flag run going on as we approach now 50 laps to go here at Bristol. There goes the number 5 on the inside. That's Richardson now battling with Morton. Morton's falling back here, Michael. Something's happened to the M&M's car. He has lost all of his candies all over the track.
Yeah, as I said, he was spreading M&Ms all over the place for a while, just time after time smacking that wall. It may have took a toll. You see Tyler Goodwin here. What a run for Tyler Goodwin tonight. He's trying to break into the 4th position here, attacking Robert Richards.
Under 50 to go now. Yes, under 50 to go now. By the way, some special, if you will, numbers for the world of NASRA. Raw Meza career start, number 578 tonight. He's the all-time starter by 2 on Adam Newton. Other drivers, Robert Richards on the road to 500 starts. His number 488 for him tonight. Brian Chew. I don't think Brian Chew's in the lineup, but his next race will be his 400th career start in NASRA.
That's incredible how these guys just year after year, season after season keep coming back. I mean, just got to give them a shout out. It's just fantastic as we got one on pit road. Matthew comes in at 14.
By the way, Matt, these are some other special number milestones. Matt Cherry, career start 325 tonight. And Brandon Broadfoot, Michael, his 300th career start in NASRA this evening at Bristol with 44 to go.
Yeah, definitely a milestone, 300. That's a big number. Big number. These guys impress me every time. Like I said, they just continue to come back, get their craft better, bring it on for the next season. As we see Curtis Banks, he pitted at lap 114, and he is starting to make these tires work.
Merck in the lead. Barnett second. Ellis now. And remember, we mentioned the Raleigh, North Carolina driver, Michael. Ellis has moved his way. Chris Ellis to 3rd. Car number 32. There's the all-time starter in NASRA in the 37. Go back up, Cody, to the 3rd place battle, and that is Chris Ellis up 27 spots, and he is running down Barnett for the bridesmaid spot.
Yeah, he also pitted on lap 114. Robbie putting a little pinch on him there. I don't know if that's going to help. He's trying to help him burn his tires out, but yeah, Ellis making a huge move forward with those new tires. Him and Goodwin both pitted on lap 114. Everyone else lap 75. So 40 laps, 40 lap different tires. That's what's showing up.
4 laps to go. Top of the hour. We'll pause on the radio for just a moment.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Only an hour of racing so far under the belt for these drivers at Bristol, and it is down to the final 37 laps. The battle is on for second between Ellis and Barnett. Michael on the back straightaway.
Yeah, Ellis lost a little momentum. He got into the wall just a little bit following Barnett there. I don't know if he got pinched up or not, but he got a little bit of wall. Now you see Robbie Richards able to work himself back by. Tyler Goodwin has preferred line right there. Watch this run. He's not going to be able to finish it. He would have had a huge run on Richards right there.
Inside. Oh, my. Richards through the block. Now drops to the inside. This is the battle now for third and fourth. Ellis now back to fifth. Oh, it's contact! Richards is around! He got turned! And the caution is out! There was a big gaggle of traffic fighting for the top five, and they hit the wall, and Richards, the second all-time starter of the series, or correction, third, had nowhere to go, and into the wall he went, Michael. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You watch Goodwin,
Wow.
He's entering way high. He's got this huge run. But every time he starts to get the run, Robbie closes the door up here over and over, and then that time it was too late. Oh, Adam Lighty got a big shot as well. Goodwin has found the fast. That's where the speed is, up by the wall.
Unbelievable. Nowhere to go. You watch it again here. Here's a replay. I mean, everybody's fighting for their spots. We're under 40 to go. Now the question is, Michael, after we show the replay of the cautions, who's coming down pit road? No.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to wait and see. All the leaders have came down. Keith Haney, I'm waiting to see if he comes in or not. Okay, everybody's coming down to top 14. Wait and see if Tony Burleson comes down. So everybody's coming on to take this last set of tires. This works out pretty well for Chris Ellis, to be honest. I mean, he worked his way up. Now he's going to be on even shoes with everybody. So good work out of Chris Ellis there.
For the most part, everybody coming down to the pit lane. Service, 4 tires, fuel, ready to carry this one to the finish. Not even an hour in the green flag. 57 minutes and 32 to go here at Bristol. Quick break. We're coming back. Stay with us. I think it's about to get spicy in the Big B.
Are you?
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Back here at Bristol, 30 laps to go. The green flag just fell a lap ago, and we are racing again, and we are wrecking again. Caution on the track. Yellow flag is out. It is another multi-car crash. Mark Morton, Robert Richards, and Anthony Hardin, round 2, Michael.
Yeah, might have got a little bit of Keith Haney as well. Seen him tumble down the line. We'll just have to take a look.
Josh Clemens might have got a piece of it also, they're saying. Oh, wow.
As you said, spicy is what it's going to be, so let's see if we can find it.
I said that it was about to get spicy at the Big B or the Little B. Yes, whoa, there goes Richards crashing, and so is Clemens.
Mark Morton It might have started. It may have started just ahead of this.
Clemens hit the wall. And did it escalate from there?
Yeah, I thought maybe it started ahead of this.
Yes, it did. Yes, it sure as hell did. He was trying to avoid the cars, trying to avoid. Is that Hammond down there below? The 16, is that Woodward, I believe?
Could be Woodward. Meza is right around this area. Meza restarted 4th.
They were trying to avoid Carson Woodward is what happened. Watch this.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Oh, Meza, baby. Don't be so mean.
Oh, Robbie. Airborne. I'll tell you exactly what started that was Barnett got really loose. Meza back out of it, and he got ran over. Pretty much just got ran over. But you watch Barnett right in front of Meza. He gets loose off the corner of the 42 car.
And now we know, why, obviously, the 16 was down below the apron.
Yeah, just trying to avoid. Wow. There's Josh Clemens going the wrong direction.
Clemens has missed a couple of wrecks tonight. If he had 9 lives, he just spit them all just then. I think he just used up 7.
And you see about all the driver can see right here when you're tucked in this corner. It's just like this. So you come out. You're like, oh, no.
That's what happened. Robert Richard broadsided off the 16, and then it caused everybody. Hey, you're going in reverse there, Clemens.
Yeah, Clemens going backwards.
Watch this right here. He broadsides off the passenger side of the 16 of Woodward. Richards did, and then he hit the wall. A little bit ahead, a little far behind. But here we go. We'll catch up. Watch this right here. Here it comes. Right here. Look. No. I think Richards panicked, tried to drop to the bottom, and he said, "Oh hell, there's a car there."
There's a car there. The apron's there. Oh no. I'm not a chef. I don't need the apron. Yeah, it happens so fast. Oh my God. Oh, he hit him.
Oh yeah, he hit him. What are you talking about, Cody? He did hit him. I thought he hit him. What are you talking? Oh. Back it away. Green flag.
Tyler Justice. How about this?
Working to go. The turn number 4 coming to the line. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, duty. As Tyler Justice now has the opportunity to lead here. There's Haney, the points leader. You know what? I got to give Keith Haney credit, Michael. He might not be up in the front winning, but he is being consistent. He's staying out of trouble. I probably just jinxed him, but he is doing what he needs to do as a driver to try to have a points lead. By the way, coming off of turn 4, ladies and gentlemen, Premier Racing Setups, 20 to go. At the Premier Racing Setups 200, might I add, Michael?
That's correct. The double shot.
I was waiting for the overlay. He didn't have a... Cody, you're fired! No, he's done a really good job on a lot of the overlays here. And under 20 to go now is... normally we have an overlay. Him and Dean need to get together on it. Right now, Merck fighting back. Look at Merck now fighting back. Ellis now. Faced on the car. Contact. Ellis in trouble. Hard into the wall as he does a little spin-a-rooney on the back straightaway. Slammed in the back end by Burleson. Penny, for your thoughts, Chief. Caution out.
17 to go. Anthony Burleson, 1 point from a playoff position.
Wow.
And that. Oh, my goodness.
Just knew that there was going to be problems right there.
Yeah, he had a big run. Oh, and then just a piece of the wall, and then go, boom. Robert Richardson can't catch a break. Then, Tony Burleson.
Yeah. He got slammed into the back hard by Tony Burleson there after what happened.
Yes.
Watch the 79. This after the 32s crashed. And look, oh my goodness, he's blocked.
Oh.
He could not see the car in front of him.
No idea.
Whoever was up in front of him blocked him and he didn't see him.
Yeah, he's following Morton here.
Mark Morton's in front of him here. Broadfoot's up ahead. Here it is. No, Morton. No.
Oh. Woo-wee, what a feeling that's got to be. It's like, oh, my God. We're going to have to wait on the points to situate after that, but poor Burleson, literally 1 point behind Jonathan Woodward, who's having a horrible evening tonight. And, well, I mean, he's worked his way back up, Jonathan has, but it's such a shame.
Yeah, it really is. You got to battle yourself back into this thing here. Get back up on the high horse. Keep on going. Hopefully the car's not that badly damaged. You can be able to continue along here. 15 laps to go. I'll be honest, Michael. You know what? I'm going to give these guys a round of applause. I'm going to give them an attaboy. I think it's been a good race so far here tonight at Bristol.
I do too. You expect some cautions at this track. We're getting a few. I mean, the restarts cause a few, but overall, we've had a little bit of green long runs. We've had a little bit of action. It's been great. And who did you say was sleeping in the woods a while ago? Now look up front.
Here he comes. Here, kitty. Let's look at the race summary so far. We got a race summary recap. No race summary recap either. You're fired. What is it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cautions. So 11 cautions, if my numbers are correct on my statistics here, Michael was. We'll get ready with under 15 to go. It is Axel Smith and Jeff Merck. Here comes Nil away for time with a little bump by the hillbilly, and he gets around the 60 of Merck as we go back to green.
Yeah, great restart right there. He's going to have to go. Merck, I'm telling you, he'll start this diamond here in a minute. And here he comes. Look how deep he's able to dive that in there. But lost on the backside of the corner. So Axel just hugging that line. Oh, Barnett gives a shot to Merck.
I don't know what's going on. I don't think we're under caution.
Yeah.
Axel Smith looking to become a 4-time winner. He's looking to go back-to-back. He'll tie with Jonathan Cofield with the most wins of the regular season on the road to the playoffs next week at Kentucky. Here they come. 10 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, what a dandy it's been here in Bristol. An hour, 8 minutes gone, and these drivers are down to the final 10 laps.
Yep. Axel out to his 7/10 lead here, but, give a call to Matt Cherry. He fell way back up inside the top 5 now. Tyler Goodwin, someone not necessarily called enough. There he is inside the top 5. So just great run out of several of these guys. Merck took a 10th away with 9 to go.
Smith, Merck, Barnett, Cherry, Goodwin, top 5. They're all single file. Axel Smith, I told you he was kind of lying in the weeds. How about Chris Blanchard up in the top 10? He's in 7th. Haney's now climbed to the top 10 as well. The points leader. There's a storm brewing behind him, though. Here at Bristol, 7. Make it 6 to go as we near the home stretch.
Yeah, we got Hammond diving down. Curtis Banks trying to hold the bottom. Trevor Williams, Meza, all these fellas right around that 10th position. What a battle to go as we're getting at 5 to go with the line. It's a 6/10 lead, so down, make it 50.59. So Merck is chipping, but I think he's ran out of time.
Axel Smith, I told you to keep an eye. And the Nutter Butter Nilla Oreo machine, the Candy Man, has struck again. All your favorite little crackers and cookies is now gone. A throwback of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car back in the day. And Axel Smith Sr. picking up and putting them down 4. Make it 3 to go at Bristol, all 4 now, Michael.
Yeah, 3 to go. Merck is just running out of time. I think Barnett's kind of happy where he's at. It's kind of spread out right here. It's just who can do the fastest laps, and Axel absolutely doing it right now as he pulled away by about a 10th that last lap.
And if you are right now, Smith, you are praying to the racing virtual gods right now. Let me just complete this lap. Do what I need to do. Let me get off turn 4. Let me see the white flag, Barney. It's in the wind. Darren's detail and shine. 1 to go. Axel Smith will end the regular season
being 4 winners. Joining Jonathan Cofield, winner last week at the road course at Lime Rock, wins on a last-ditch effort to get it done in Bristol. The Premier Racing Setup 200 will go to Axel Smith.
Fantastic restart on that final restart, able to work his way around Merck and then just put it in the wind as everybody was battling. Just a great job out of Axel right there. Well, it's a great job out of a lot of these guys tonight. This was a fun, exciting race. And from my computations, Axel's going to come up about 10 points short of Keith Haney. So I think Haney's going to go ahead, take that regular season championship.
We'll bring him in to celebrate that as well. What a special moment that'll be. Way to go for Keith Haney. So we'll have the top 3 of the race and the regular season points champion, Keith Haney, around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, a race done in an hour and 10 minutes, 200 laps around Bristol. Yeah, there were some cautions. It wasn't a wreck fest. We saw some great racing. We didn't even need overtime. Axel Smith Sr., when it counts the most, makes the move, wins, celebrates. He will now be the driver that has 4 wins on the year, joining Jonathan Cofield. And Michael, might I add, Axel Smith won Daytona. He'll end the regular season here with a win at Bristol. Could this be a calling of the guard?
Well, it very well could be. I mean, this man is on fire right now, so he's going to be somebody you're going to have to deal with. Surprised we didn't see Cofield here tonight. We knew he had that issue last week, so not the best finish for the season for Cofield, but he'll be right there when it starts.
And there is the race recap. Finally, I'm proud of you to create that in 2 minutes. 10 cautions for 40 laps. Like I said, 10 cautions. Listen, it's Bristol, but it was still a great race. 4 lead changes, and when it's all said and done, Axel Smith is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the results. Before we go into the Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race winner's circle victory lane, Axel Smith will pick up the victory. Jeff Merck will be second. Steve Barnett, the Hillbilly, third. Matt Cherry, Tyler Goodwin, top 5. Adam Leidy, Chris Blanchard, Brandon Broadfoot, Trevor Williams, the pole driver, and the all-time starter of NASRA. Had some problems earlier. Raul Meza, Michael McKinnon will still finish in the top 10.
Yeah, great run out of Rawls. We'll go into 11th place will be Keith Haney. He'll be followed up by Tyler Justice. 13th, Timothy Hammond. 14th, Curtis Banks. 15th, Jonathan Woodward. Great bounce back for him. 16th, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. 17th will be Anthony Harden. 18th will be Chris Ellis. 19th will be Robert Richardson. And 20th will be Joshua Clemens.
Rest of the finishing order will find the drivers. By the way, 20th, Clemens, the last car on the lead lap, or the first car lap down, I meant to say. Anthony Burleson, Mark Morton, what might have been for the Candyman car, he's out. Buzzy Mongold, Robert Richards, Shane Trotter, Cummins, Cofield, Woodward, Miller, McDonald. And one more car in 31st. That is Jeremiah Holt. Look at this, number 97. He knows how to find victory lane, Michael. He has parked the car in the victory lane.
He got it up
number
there.
3 and 4. He found it, baby. That's exactly where it's parked at, in the infield, down between turns 3 and 4 at Bristol Motor Speedway. We're taking a break. When we come back, we are talking to the podium. It's Axel Smith, winner in Daytona in the start of the season, winner in Bristol to close the season, and the playoffs begin next week in Kentucky.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Copy that.
Back here at Bristol, Axel Smith now 4 wins on the season. He joins Jonathan Cofield. We're waiting to see how the final points tallies are right now. I'm thinking unofficially via 5-point drop. I think that Keith Haney's going to be the winner of the regular season championship going into Kentucky next week. Axel Smith, congratulations, man. Lefts, right turns, super speedways. You've done it all, and now you win on the short track at Bristol. Is this the momentum builder you need to make a run to the championship when the playoffs start next week?
Yeah, I'm super excited. If I'm being honest, I was not great that race. In the long run, I just freaking started plowing. So, it was kind of weird just because there wasn't a lot of cautions. I was expecting a lot more, but actually, all these guys just came out here and actually raced and they didn't wreck a lot, and I respect all of that. After the the last pit stop, somehow got up to the lead, and you can at that point, if you have not even the best short run speed, you can just pull away if you have a good restart, and that's what I did. I had no damage the whole race and just kept it clean, along with a lot of the other guys I was racing. It was just a lot of clean racing, and I respect all of them for it. And it was a good race.
Yeah, Axel, that's what I was going to ask you about, but you answered both questions. You say you felt a little tight condition in the middle. Is that why you kind of drifted back, or were you just trying a little tire saving there?
No. I honestly, I felt like I was saving my tire in the beginning of the run, because I was I was still staying with the pack, but I was just a little bit slower just because I was maybe taking lines a little bit lower. But I think my mistake was just taking them too low all the time and not using the top at all. So my right rear was super, it was it was basically a clean right rear. It was brand new. And then my right front was unusable. It was horrible. So I hit the wall many times. It was just really weird. I think if this was maybe a different, I don't know, maybe a touch looser setup and maybe a hotter track, I probably would have felt a little bit different about it, but it was so freaking tight. But hey, I guess it don't matter. So short run is still part of the racing, and that's what paid off.
Axel Smith, career start number 16 tonight. He's got now 4 career wins, 7 top 5s, 7 top 10s. That's pretty good stats for only your 15th race. Axel, good luck in the playoffs. When we let you go, thank your sponsors.
Thank you to my parents if they're watching this. Thank you to you guys for broadcasting. Thank you to NASRA for putting this on, and thank you to my teammates. Always great.
4 wins, tying Jonathan Cofield, winner last week at the road course at Lime Rock Park, and now tonight here in Bristol, it is Axel Smith in 97. Jeff Burke joins us, as I mentioned, the Punta Gorda, Florida driver, rocking those Florida Southwestern colors. Football season around the corner after Labor Day. Oh, and by the way, in addition to that, NASRA Cups truck Rookie of the Year champion of the same season and inaugural NASRA Cup champion. Jeff, your take of tonight, finishing second, led a lot of laps. Was the setup wrong? Tires changed? What happened there to let Smith get around you there for second place, Jeff?
Well, he took advantage of a glitch that iRacing has, that if you're far enough back from the leader, you can pit before pit road opens. So,
okay,
I guess him and Blanchard run into each other, spun down on the apron, and by the time they got them straight, pit road was open. So those 3 drivers pitted before it even opened for the leaders. So the leaders had to go all the way around the track wait for pit road to open, go down pit road when they were already on pit road taking their tires. So they came out, went around, got back behind the pace car before we could go down, get our tires to come out. So basically, it's a glitch they used, and Axel's well aware of that glitch because it's the same glitch as on super speedways. That if you're way behind a car and the leader catches pit, and you're far enough behind, pit road will open for you before you even catch the end of the field. And I mean, they're smart enough to know
Frustrated about that?
that they haven't caught the end of the field and then pit and go, oh, I didn't know anything about it. So, but
Are you frustrated about that though,
frustrated
Jeff?
about it. I mean, it is what it is. I've pretty much been told there's nothing they can do about something that happened 60 laps ago when it happened 15 laps ago, but I don't know. Because I'm looking at it right now, 168 is when I'm going down pit road. So that was, what's that, 32 laps? I mean, if we're going to do that, I'm just going to lay back, and every time pit road opens, I'm just going to pit, so it's a little frustrating to have the best car. I think I proved that. I still got P2. I mean, it's a good points night. It's a good payout. But it's just frustrating when you know somebody knows that's below board and they do it anyway, and then they play dumb in their interview like, oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, it must have just been a blah blah blah. Yeah, that don't fly in my book. He knew exactly what he was doing. All of them did. So it don't set right with me, but they ain't nothing I can do about it now. I brought it up to the admin, and the admin said they'll watch it in their trucks. So I guess nice win to him. I guess that's all I can do.
We got beef there, Michael McKinnon. I normally have a soundboard with Jacob Reeves here, but we got beef.
Well, we definitely got beef.
I ain't got beef with it. I know it's just.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you got a beef with iRacing because it's a glitch, right? I mean, it's on them.
But the driver, everybody knows that.
They should have known better than to do it. I got you. Go ahead, Mike.
The thing is the driver should have enough integrity to catch the end of the field and pit.
Right. Gotcha.
That's on the drivers. That ain't. You can blame iRacing all you want. You know dang well you didn't catch the end of the field. You pit anyway, knowing it's a glitch to take advantage of it. You jump the leaders because the simple fact I had 7 or 8 lap cars lined up behind me, and the guy that was in second place, I mean, going down pit road, I could look, and I mean, he's tiny in my rearview mirror. So there's no way cars that are in 7th, 8th, and 9th should jump us to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
All right.
Well, you took all my questions away because that's what I was going to ask. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jeff, takes a little time right here. Get all gathered up. Thank your sponsors, man. Let them know who makes this possible for you.
Yeah. Thank Cody for putting this together. It's a good league. He does a good job running it. Really, NASRA, the whole thing is a pretty good show. Just things like this. It's just, if y'all would have interviewed me 15 minutes from now, I wouldn't be this aggravated. But it's just, when you're racing these young kids, and I'm an old man, and I'm putting a whooping on them, and they use some glitch to beat me. It's kind of doesn't sit well with me. But FSW, I got to give them a big shout out. My son starts school down there in a couple of weeks. He's real excited about that, and I'd like to let him know that I'm so proud of him for putting himself out there and going to college and pursuing his dreams. Son, I love you. Always will, and I'll always do whatever I can to help you. All you guys up in the booth, I always love going back watching the races. Me making my faces on camera normally. Virtual Bristol Motor Speedway. And like I said, nothing personal against Alex, but he or Axel, he knows better. I know he knows better, but it is what it is. I'm kind of frustrated right now. My loving wife inside, she's been messaging me saying I had that win. So Yeah, babe, you're right. I had it in the bag, and
Strong
I
card.
got cheated, and I got cheated.
Strong.
So
That's a strong card. So
we'll go
for
we'll
sure.
go from there. We'll move on to next week. Playoffs is starting, so we'll reset and see what happens.
Jeff Merck with 1 win this year now, 5 top 5s and 7 top 10s. Overall stats for Jeff Merck out of Punta Gorda, Florida. Career start number 273. He's got 35 career wins, now 90 top 5s and 130 top 10s. Still some pretty good statistics. Thank you, Jeff, and appreciate you taking the time to chat with us, though, being frustrated about the situation, buddy. Steve Barnett, the Hillbilly, takes the time to join us now. It's always great hollering at you, Hillbilly. Your take of this race, sir, finishing third, and your take on momentum moving into the postseason with obviously some wins, 2 wins on the year in the regular season, and ready to make a run to the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a good season for me. First season in the ARCA car. Been fun. I've had a blast learning how to drive the thing, and it was actually tonight was normally Bristol's a disaster, but tonight was pretty fun. I think I was in the top 5 in the entire race. Kind of got, screwed over on that little pit road thing, but I'm not gonna. It's whatever. But
So are you frustrated like Jeff was, Steve?
I mean, really, I would have got one more spot out of it if that didn't happen. I didn't have anything for Merck. I mean, I tried. I would catch him and then lose him, and then once he was gone, he was gone. I had a couple times where I caught up to him, and I tried getting him all out of shape or moving him up the track because that was the only way I was going to pass him. And I feel like if I could have passed him and held the bottom, I don't think he could have got around me. But it is what it is.
Well, Steve, I mean, it's a great night for you, man. You're kind of down there toward that cut line, but you did exactly what you needed to do. All this resets. You're only going to be 10 points behind the point leader when it's all gets all back together. So you got to feel pretty good about it. I mean, you've looked good all season, man.
Yeah, I was. I didn't want to get that close to the cut line. I took a couple starting parks, went to some actual real life races on Wednesday night, and I got kind of close to it. I was running top 7 in points all season, and I checked the points coming into this race, and I was like, I better finish good, or I might be in trouble. It was close.
Well, Steve, before we let you go, buddy, please thank your sponsors and good luck in the playoffs, everybody. Obviously, Steve Barnett's got a couple of wins this year. He won in May at Michigan, and then he won, of course, again in July at Rockingham. And I think you're going to be somebody to watch to make a run to the championship. So we'll see you next week in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, just shout out to all the Bandits Motorsports guys. We're always running and helping each other with little tweaks we're making on the car and practice laps and just all of the advice we give each other throughout the race. And my own company, Hillbilly Custom Baits, and everybody at NASRA that puts this stuff on so we can have fun.
Steve Barnett, career start number 226 tonight. He's got 11 career wins, 34 top 5, 71 top 10s as we put our tip of the bow on tonight here at Bristol, the regular season. Want to send a big congratulations. I know he's already left, but I do want to acknowledge congratulations to Keith Haney. He will be the regular season points champion. And Michael, that is it, buddy. We start the playoffs. We've got 5 rounds. Let everything reset. May the best driver win. Your final take it tonight at Bristol.
My final take is great job out of most all these guys tonight. Of course, you're going to see a few things. I mean, this is Bristol. It is what it is, but I don't want to see him just make circles. It was exciting. Yeah. They had some battles at the front. It was a real good race, and I cannot wait to get this thing kicked off at Kentucky next week. That, like I said, that's a little more technical mile and a half than most tracks. I'm looking forward to it big time.
By the way, don't forget the week ahead, tomorrow night, to join Michael, Dean, and myself for coverage of the NASRA Cups Truck Series. We'll be at the virtual Homestead Miami Speedway for round number 4 of the season. DSR Electric Monday Night Trucks, Daytona, the playoffs or the Chase playoffs begin for them at the World Center of Racing. Jacob, myself will be on the call for that one. And we're back again. I think Anthony Shababy and myself will be on the call for the NASRA Prospect Jasper Engineering Endurance Series at Circuit of the Americas. As always, hit that like, follow, share button on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Listen on CRN at wearecrn.com. Replays on all podcast platforms and outlets after we go live off the air. And, of course, NASRA 360 Racing Network. Thank you also to NASRA and North American Sim Racing Association.com. Yeah, there you go, Wesley Jr. Digger. Poke your head out one more time. I see you. Come on, get back in your home. Say goodbye to everybody. And it's been a fun one here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Congratulations, Keith Haney, regular season champion. Congratulations, though controversial as it may be, Axel Smith gets his 4th win here tonight at the virtual Last Great Coliseum at Bristol. We'll see you next week at Kentucky. Tune in. Same time, same network, beginning at 9 Eastern. Axel Smith pulls it off for Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott of the ARCA Series, presented by Pultz Poppers. Thank you to Premier Racing Setups for sponsoring the race. For Cody Deemers, Shadow tonight, Anthony Shababy. For Buddy Michael McKinnon, I'm Wesley Outland. We congratulate Axel Smith, winner at the start of the year in Daytona, winner of the regular finale of the year here at Bristol. We'll see you next week at Kentucky when the playoffs begin.